Greetings and welcome to my corner of the internet. I'm Fiarly, and today we return to Mass Effect, and we're just about to go back into space! I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So excited.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Well, everything that's going on with Saren is kind of wrong, but I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Damn right.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%.
Good.
Intercom's
They better
open.
be.
If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Well, I was not expecting to have to make choices before we depart. Also, I really hope that it's actually space, and that we can just kind of go places and do things. I don't know. BioWare is kind of famous for not being linear, so I'm hoping that it's not super linear. I'm gonna be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Oh, I'm making a motivational speech, and I get to choose how I say it. It's probably going to be positive the whole way through, because generally those are the best, in my opinion, and again, I'm playing as me, kind of motivational speeches. So...
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space.
Yeah!
Saren must be stopped.
Yeah!
And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Yeah!
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Yeah.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Failure is not an option. Oh, I got Paragon points from that speech. I wasn't, yeah, okay. Oh, I can look outside? Oh. Gave me a codex entry. Alright, cool. I don't know if... I assumed that I talked to Joker to continue on, so I'm obviously gonna go explore the ship to see if there's anything new. Shouldn't take long.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What the hell? Is this because of my higher renegade stat? Because that was weird. But oh well.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
What's wrong with that?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Why? Of course I wanted her to come along. My goodness. But let's investigate first.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually, the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running, and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
That's pretty damn cool.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most
Indeed.
vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Oh, so going faster than light will... Maybe it generates too much energy for it to be sunk?
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL, blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
That's pretty damn amazing that we have the only one. That's actually how the whole thing started, right? We were supposed to be testing our stealth system, right? I think?
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
Ooh,
She's
I like
the only
that
one
too.
using the new Tantalus drive core.
I have no idea what that is, so please, tell me.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
So, we're pretty badass, essentially. Like, one of the most badass ships in existence, except for maybe the Dreadnoughts. I think that's what the big, huge, gigantic things were called. But we'd still be a lot faster than them, and of course the stealth is quite nice too.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Yeah, nothing can.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What's up, Tally?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard.
I
I've
know,
never seen a drive core like this before.
because it's the only
I
one.
can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Well, I'm not gonna accuse her. No. She abso-freaking-lutely helped the hell out of us. It's because of her that Saren is no longer a Spectre and that I am a Spectre. So, do I just want to say, like, well, actually these both kind of lead to the same thing, that the Normandy is pretty much the only one that's like this. I'm gonna go with this.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
You are a lucky lady.
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Well, even I'm not going to say that because she knows that she's not here to marvel at the technology, but in the meantime, there's nothing wrong with marveling at technology. You know, it's not like sitting here and ogling over everything is going to take away from what else she can contribute.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
That's impressive in its own right.
Larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Wow.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
See, that's impressive.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Ah. Yeah, I can understand that. Ooh, more stuff to learn.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Yeah, I want to know, like, what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point.
So, like
Of
China,
course,
right?
we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Well, I'm assuming the Conclave is the ruling section?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Whoa.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Wow, that's interesting that they have to resign. Excuse me. It's interesting that they have to resign afterwards. Just the amount of depth that they put into the lore for this is amazing.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
Indeed.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Oh, so that's why in the Codex about the Geth, it said that if there are multiple Geth together, then they can become just as smart as any civilized person, but an individual Geth is essentially stupid and mindless.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Why? Well, I don't want to choose I don't get it, because I get it. So why did they turn?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I would imagine so, because AI is, in this universe, a very bad thing. So I'm guessing that they tried to kill the Geth and maybe all the others.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Oh shit, these are all answers that sound sympathetic to the Geth. Which I guess the situation they were in, it's easy to be sympathetic towards them. But that's the situation they found themselves in, not necessarily being sympathetic with the Geth themselves. Well, this is the only one that doesn't sound accusatory to Tali, so...
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Well, that'd be great if we could do that. I'd love to give the Quarians back their home. But that is weird how they never, aside from attacking Eden Prime, how the Geth never left the Veil. Weird.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
That is important.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I wonder how many of them never even make it back. Like, to give the gift.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
So there's probably a few people who take the easy way out, and... yeah. Like pretty much every civilization, right?
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease.
That's nice.
Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
So their poor immune system, which, by the way, I love the science of that, because, yeah, that makes sense that their immune systems would be pretty weak. I wonder if that is why she's wearing what she is, because you can see, like, you can see her face under it, so it's not like that is her face. Anyway, that's cool.
See you later.
Bye, Tali. Enjoyed the talk. Hey, Rex. How you doing?
Nice ship you got, Shepard.
Yeah, it is.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
I like him.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass. Nah. I'll do that one.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Well, hey, so we're hunting a Turian right now. That's helpful, right? But we also have a Turian on the crew. So, I bet you're just having all sorts of fun, right?
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Well, why can't I know it's not the same. I read the Codex, and there's a lot more than the separate Codex episodes that I post, because the only ones that I'm posting are the ones that are narrated. There's a lot of them that are not narrated, and I read those too. The Turians, maybe with the help of the Council, I can't quite remember, they did something genetically to make them not able to reproduce as quickly or as efficiently, or make their successful birth rates lower, or something of the sort. So it's not the same as just trying to kill everybody. They kind of fucked with them in weirdly unspeakable ways.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Oh boy, well, I'm glad that I can choose a yeah, okay, you're right, dude.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
Oh?
As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What is that?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Oh, right, it wasn't the Turians who made it.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Is that again because nobody is interested in staying at home? They're warriors, not scientists, that kind of jazz?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Well, shit. I mean, I feel bad, especially it seems like he's giving up. That'd be cool if we could cure the Krogan at some point.
So long, Rex.
Commander?
Why can I choose can we talk? It's weird.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
The hell's that about? Alright, whatever.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the stop dwelling. Sounds kind of dickish, but that's probably how I would actually respond. I'm usually the kind of person who would prefer to look to the future rather than sit and think on the mistakes of the past and how things could have been different. Can't do anything about that.
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
It's a bit
Yes,
more
Commander.
blunt
Believe
than
me,
I
understand
wanted,
that.
though.
If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Yeah, how is there any way that they could have known?
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Alright, I'm still curious about the can we talk, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
That sounded flirty. Is that what the can we talk is? Maybe I need to level up my charm a little bit more.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
He was in CSEC? That's right, he was the CSEC person who was in charge of investigating Saren in the first place. I knew he was investigating, I forgot that he was CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Yeah.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
See, I think I agree more with Shepard there, where for the most part, rules are there for a good reason. You don't want people able to go off the cuff all the time. But that's what the Spectres are for. They're the ones who can.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Am I allowed to make that call? Like, does... That's interesting. Like, if a Spectre is in charge of a ship, like I am, do the rules and regulations of a Spectre, meaning almost no rules and regulations at all, also extend to my crew? Interesting. Very interesting. And I don't think I'm going to show you any of this, but this is the dude, and I had a whole bunch of licenses that I found and bought, so I'm going to look through some shit. Alright, you ready to take us out, Joker?
Commander, something you need?
Oh.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I'll give you that. I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing yet.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Whoa, disease? I didn't even know he had some disease. Was that said earlier and I forget? I don't fucking know. This is new to me.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Well, I don't think that there are gas and brake pedals on this ship, so what the hell does that have to do with the... Seriously, I mean, his legs. He's just using those for sitting. Not even that, he's using his ass for that. So why would it matter? But I'm curious about the disease.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb.
Wow.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
That's, well, good for him. Good for him.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm
Yeah,
fine
see?
as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. You're a bit defensive. Maybe understandably
I'm not
so.
trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Oh, he's fun.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Oh, you're fun.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Oh. I imagined, I would have guessed it's because he was making jokes all the time and so on and so forth as kind of a defense mechanism for his disease. That would have been my guess. Obviously it was wrong, but...
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Well, it looks like that's all he has to say.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
So... how do I... Oh yeah! The galaxy map! I forgot all about that from before. Is that how I do? Is this how I do? Shit, no, I can't. What? Oh, what the hell did I just get? Okay. Ooh. It did a thing! Oh. Right-click to zoom out, left-click to zoom in, select a destination, and scan or land on a planet. So I'm at the Citadel. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, This colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Population 13.2 million, not including keepers. Alright. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow, and look at all the galaxies in the background. Oh my goodness, this is so damn cool. Is that the... Oh. Zooming out further took me back to the ship. Sorry. Okay, so it's not letting me zoom in anywhere here. Can I zoom in anywhere I want? No, I have to... Apparently I have to know that there's something there. But that only kind of sort of works. Oh, that's cool. It shows the path that I'll be taking from relay to relay. Century. Oh, no, I don't want to do that right now. Okay, well, let's go to... Should I go to Liara's dig site? That's the Asari, that's the daughter of the matriarch, right? Should I go there, or should I look at some other stuff? Pharos and Noveria are the other planets. But what is... Where are all these other things? Okay, so what is this? I guess I'll... No. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Oh. There's... Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. So cool. And there we go. That is so amazing. It is so fucking cool. Oh, wow. I had no idea. So... Oh my goodness. There's... all of these different planets for me to try. Proteus. That sounds Prothean. Excuse me. So... Well, let's just work our way from the inner part of the solar system to the outer part. I can't believe that there are this many places for me to go explore. This is insane. Oh. Salamis. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens. The equatorial daytime temperatures have been shown to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Wow, it has orbital periods, day length. That is so cool. Oh, it won't let me go there. Oh, okay. Ooh, I can click survey on this, so I guess that's... Does that mean land? I don't know. So... Gas deposit surveyed. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Oh. So I can't land there either. I could just study it. Okay. Well, let's see. Nausicaa. Okay, this one's next. While scanning this gas giant, you detected a large concentration of helium-3. I already said that, though. Do I get paid for surveying or something? Like, what's the... I'm not entirely sure what the point of the surveying is. Pharos. Distant Pharos has seen only a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly comprised of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partly filled with... excuse me. Have been partly filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. Like Enceladus, right? A large, ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner solar system. Leading to the planet's name. Ah, Pharos, the Egyptian god of the sun, I'm pretty sure. Tyrian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked by with the Magna Colony insignia. Interesting. Okay, well, there's nowhere for me to go here, and I can't check the star itself. So... here. Oh, that is so damn pretty! So damn pretty! Alright. Well, this one only has 4 planets. Okay. Shargila. Oh, I can land! Land! Oh, I get to choose my crew before each mission. That's how it works. Okay. Oh, is that us? With the Mako. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wait. Oh, it's tank controls. I guess that kind of makes sense being a tank. Anyway. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. And I can shoot stuff. This is so cool. I have something on my mini-map down there. I don't know what it is. And I had no idea that I'd be able to explore this pretty much entire planet, it almost looks like. Oh wait, is that just my compass showing if I'm going north or what? I don't know if there's anything on this planet to find. Oh, something on the map, something. What is it? Whee! That's fun. What are you? Is this it? What's the... Oh, it's a crash probe. Can I... How do I don't know how to exit the vehicle, if I can exit the vehicle. I'm sure I can exit the vehicle because I had to choose my... Oh. That's cool. Okay. I don't know how to... Okay, I had to go and look through the, There we go. I had to go and look through the, what you call it. Wait, I can't do anything with this? Oh. Oh. Well, shit. Oh, fuck me. Well, shit. Oh, it's basically just like a chest. Okay, alright. Also, I found out I can do this. Whee! 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 Oh. Oh, what the hell is that on the mini-map? A big red area? Oh, invisible wall. I can't go further than that. Is that what that is? We'll find out in just a second. No, I can go into it. What the hell?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Oh, okay. So it's not an invisible wall, but it's a place where I shouldn't go, because there's really nothing in there. Although, now that I know that there are boundaries, I'm gonna go around and see if there's any more shit that I can find. Ooh, I see a thing over there in the distance. I see a thing. I don't know what it is, but I see it. There it is. What is that?
Hostile contact.
Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is it? What the hell is even shooting? Is it the towers? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Ah. Oh, got one. Okay, good. Okay. Now I see what I'm doing. I didn't know what the hell it was that I was fighting against. I thought it was the towers, not people or things in the tower. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and fix, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh. Do I stay still while repairs are going on? Okay, that seems to be what happens. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Ah! Goddamn tank controls. Oh, oh, oh. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay. There we go.
Clear.
Where are you? I know that you're... Oh! I got taken down in one hit. Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna try coming at it from a different direction. Okay, let's try this shit again. Come on. Okay, I got that one. Good. Oh, finally, okay. Man, that took a hell of a lot longer than it should have, but I finally wiped all those bastards out. Okay, well, let's see what they have that I can rob. Okay. Ooh. I can see there's a lot more up and around through there. Alright. Well, sorry for getting a little sidetracked, but hey, I'm in the area. I'm trying to find the planet that, Tiara? No, Liara, I think, is on. And I just happened to cross this band of pirates. Is that a turret? Fusion containment cell.
Engaging target.
Okay. Oh shit. Tally dead? Oh fuck. How does one revive a downed teammate?
Take him down.
Son of a bitch.
Take him down. I'll kill you.
I don't even know where they are. Oh, oh. Oh, that's not good.
I'll kill you.
I don't even know what's going on. Am I just like way over my head here?
I'll kill you.
I'm probably just way over my head. Oh, fuck. Both Ashley and Tally are down. Oh, good.
Clear.
I left the building and they're alive again. So now I can just go back in. Ooh, I found a thing. What is this thing? A sorry capsule? Recover artifact. Oh, shit. Ah, got it, okay. Matriarch's writings recovered. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. That's not the Matriarch that teamed up with Saren, right? There's also a thing right next to it here on the mini-map. What is this? I mean, I know I'm not close enough to know yet, but I'm still... Is that it? Is that it? Right. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got it. 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 Is this a grave? What is this? Oh, thorium deposit. Ooh. Get it. Got it. Okay, good. Rare element surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. Good. That's pretty good money. And... Whee! Whee! Okay, that's cool. Well, I think that's going to do it for now. I may have to do a bit of reading to figure out what's going on with the surveying of the planets, because I don't know how much would be a waste of a time. I don't know if there's, like, certain levels that you should go and do stuff to make sure that you don't get your ass handed to you. I don't know. There's a few things I don't bloody know. But that's going to do it for now. Hopefully next time we will find Liara, right? That's her name? Liara, something, whatever it is. Hopefully we'll find her. I know I'm in the right system-ish area. I'm close. Probably not on this planet, but at least I'm getting there. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Get away from this fucking reality. I need a place to hide, so I can finally find a different state of mind. Life without pain, give me my game.